Good morning, good morning, good morning, family. It's your girl Kiki Black, and welcome to Stretch and Sweat. I hope that you guys have had a phenomenal week thus far, and we are about to get into it. I know that you guys have been staying consistent on those workouts, right? I'm calling you out if you haven't been consistent, okay? Feel the pressure, feel the tingly, like, dang, I got to get on it right now if you have not been consistent on doing those exercises, okay? A little bit about me for those of you who don't know me. Again, I'm Kiki Black, internationally certified personal trainer, flexibility coach, and stretch therapist based in the Atlanta area. I also am the CEO and founder of Yoga Seduction, which is a class that I do right here on the same platform, as well as a brand that's dedicated to improving the health of mind, body, and spirit through the art of being sexy and confident. Okay. Again, I do that same class, the Yoga Seduction class, right here. So come and check me out every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. We'll be right here doing that class. It's going to be lit tomorrow. Okay. The vibe will be set. The music will be bumping, and we will be getting into it. It's a little bit more of a sexy, feminine vibe. Something that I'm working on in connection with another brand that I am working with called Feminine and Fit. So make sure you guys check that out as well. If you're not already following me on all social media platforms, please do so right now. You can follow me at KIKIIBLACK. Again, that is KIKIIBLACK. You can also follow my stretch therapy page, which anybody who's in the Houston or Atlanta area, I do pop-ups in both areas frequently. So make sure you're checking me out there. That page is Kiki Black Stretch Lab. And then my Feminine and Fit page, which is Feminine and Fit _. So definitely check me out on all of those platforms. If you go to the Kiki Black page, it will navigate you to both of those as well. All right. So it's time to get into it. Today it's gonna be a little bit lighter course. We're not gonna be sweating as much, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some stretches that's gonna help you guys with your recoveries as you were doing your workouts. Okay. Some of you guys have just started the heat challenge. Some of you guys have just started other challenges, the FNF challenge. So with those challenges, your bodies are gonna be sore. You're gonna feel tension and maybe more lactic acid built up than normal, but we are going to work to combat those. That doesn't mean that you're not going to be sore. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be tight, but we're just going to make sure that your muscles don't get fatigued so that you can continue to move forward in those workouts. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do, as always, is take some nice deep breaths, breathing in through our nose, out through our mouths. Okay. On every exhale, you're going to let your body relax. A lot of times we hold a lot of tension in our shoulders and our necks. Here, deep breath, and relax it down. Okay. As you breathe, allow your stomach to fill completely up, expanding here. Breathing it in and exhaling out. And again, breathing it in and exhaling it out. Last time, breathing it in and exhaling, rolling it all the way down, reaching towards your toes, dropping the head, always pressing through those knees, dropping your head here. Try not to look up at me. I know you're looking for the next direction, but let your head just dangle here. You should feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings, passively in your glutes, in your calf muscles, and then that lower back as well. Okay, so from here, if you're touching the floor already, you can touch the floor. If you're touching your feet, ankles, shins, or above the knee on the thighs, you're going to take a slight bend here. Start lifting your head up here and straighten. Now, if you're having a hard time keeping those heels on the ground, you're going to want to open up a little bit further and do the same thing. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling, dropping those hips down a little bit lower. Notice how low my body is going. Now, every time I do this stretch, I see a lot of people leaning over like this, trying to bend. Make sure that those legs are open up wide so that you can drop your hips and get a nice hip stretch there, okay? So let's try that again. Roll up slowly, starting at your tailbone. Let your head be the last thing up. Make sure that blood isn't rushing to your head, giving you dizzy here. And we're going to do that one more time, okay? So taking our chin to chest, slowly rolling it down. Hands reach down, touching those ankles and feet. Notice that my feet are again apart, about shoulder width apart, dropping those hips all the way down here. If the feet slightly turn out, that is okay. Just make sure that those heels are on the ground the entire time, okay? And pressing it back up, dropping that head down. One more time, dropping those hips again. And this time, we're going to intentionally open up those hips for a nice hip stretch there, okay? Again, notice my butt is down. It's not up in the air. If you're having a hard time getting that butt down, open up those legs some more. If you find yourself sliding, you may want to take off your socks or either put on your shoes, okay? Using those arms to open up your hips here and kind of lean from side to side if you can here. As long as those heels stay on the floor, you should be feeling a nice calf muscle stretch in this area as well as your hips. And we're going to bring those feet back parallel, driving through those heels, pressing through those legs again, and we can wiggle those toes back up. Okay, touching the toes again, pressing all the way through. We're going to bend the right leg, keeping the left leg straight. And switching, so the left leg bends, right leg straight. Again, switching back. And back. And gently let it go to the right shoulder here. Okay, now we're going to take this right hand, placing it on the left ear and stretching here. You don't want to yank your head down, but let gravity pull here. You should feel a nice stretch between your neck and your shoulder here. All right, deep breath and rolling it slowly back, looking up towards the sky. All the way around to the other side. Left arm comes on the right ear and gently stretches here. All the way back again to the other side here. This one is especially good if you've been doing heavy upper body and you have and your traps have been working out, or if you've been lifting some weight heavy and you're we're accidentally straining. I know I try my best not to, but I do a lot of unintentional straining sometimes when the weights get heavy, and so this kind of helps to relieve any neck tension there. Okay, this time we're going to let our head stay back and we're going to slightly open our mouth as we look towards the sky. Make sure that posture is correct, nice and straight. And complete the circle, rolling it all the way forward. Looking towards the ground, we're going to take those fingers, clasp them in like this, and gently rest on the back of our head here and hold. And slowly bring it up. Okay, so we talked about this last week, but if you were not here, so remember there's different types of stretches that you do on different times of the day, depending on when you're working out. There's a theory that you should not stretch before you work out. That is not true. Make sure that you are warming up and stretching before your workouts. Now, with that being said, there's a certain type of stretch that you want to do before your workout, which is called dynamic stretching. Okay, we'll get into that a little bit later if we have time. If not, we'll get into it in another class. The stretching that we're doing now is more static stretching, which should be done after your workout. Okay, anything that you're holding for long periods of time, if you are working to improve flexibility, that should always be after, not before your workout. If you're not working out in the day, ideally you do it when your body's a little warm. So let's say if you're like, hey, today is my stretch day, which kind of stretches do I do? Dynamic or static stretching will work because you're not working out. But anytime that you are going into stretching, especially when working to improve flexibility, I always suggest that you will warm before. That means you can go to the gym, walk a little bit if you want to take a walk outside, if you're in your living room, a home, hotel, if you're traveling. I know I have a couple people that are flight attendants. Even if you were in the back of a plane doing some jumping jacks, a few squats or something before you're stretching, that is ideal so that your body and your muscles are a little bit warmer before you go into the stretches. Of course, if you've been working out and you've done a full workout, you don't have to re-warm up because your body is already warm, which is when we do the static stretches, which is more what we're working on today. All right. So back to the stretches. This one is similar to one that we do in dynamic stretching, but it's different in the fact that we are holding for longer. Okay. So I'm going to keep my feet parallel. I'm going to take my right leg, slide it up in front. Okay. Now, a lot of people fall off balance here. So what I would suggest, I'm going to show you forward. So this is where I am initially. If you're having a hard time keeping your balance, all you have to do is take that right leg, shift it over a little bit. Still keeping both legs parallel, and now you have a little bit more of a stance. Also, if you have a couch or a wall or something that you can hold on to, there's no rules against not using that help, okay? For these at least, all right? Now, if I start making you guys do some squat holds and stuff like that, you try to grab the wall, I'm going to come through the screen, and then we're going to have a problem. But for these stretches, that's definitely okay, all right? So started with the right leg forward, pressing through those knees again. We're going to take a deep breath, breathing in, and exhaling. Hands go straight down in front towards the right leg. Okay, if you can touch the floor here, that's perfect. If not, you can hold on to that ankle, that shin. Do not hold your knee, but you can come above your knee to hold that quad there. Okay, holding it. Deep breath. Exhale out. Go a little bit deeper into that stretch there. Okay. And hold 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to bend this front leg here and straighten it back up. Holding 10 again. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, if you can bend and roll up, great. If not, you can slide that left foot forward, slightly bend and roll up from that tailbone, coming all the way up until your head comes up. Taking a second, letting that blood come back down so you don't get dizzy here. Sometimes it helps to close your eyes. I don't know why, but for me, it sometimes helps to close your eyes here. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the left side. So now we're going to take that left leg coming forward. Both feet are parallel here. Taking a deep breath, breathing in through your nose and exhaling out all the way down towards this leg here. Again, you can touch the floor, great. Your ankle, great. Shin or above the knee. Make sure that hand isn't pressing down, pushing on that knee, because you do not want to, if you already have knee issues, you don't want to make them worse. And if you don't have knee issues, you don't want to like jack up your knee, for lack of better ways to say it, okay? So here, holding it down. Let's hold 10 seconds. Holding 10, 9, 8. If you want to press closer, you can. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bending that leg in. Notice that my heel is still on the floor and the back leg here because I'm stretching it out there. And pressing it back. Let's hold another 10 seconds. Holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To come up, you can bend or step the other leg back in, slightly bend, and roll it up one vertebrae at a time, starting from that tailbone. Head comes up. Deep breath here. in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay, the next one we're going to do is we're going to take this right arm, reaching it directly up towards the sky, okay, as far as we can get it, and we're going to fold it back. When we fold it back, we're going to try to touch the center of our back here. I'm going to take my left arm, reaching for that right elbow, and I'm just going to help guide it down a little bit further down my back here, okay? Pushing, hold. Try not to have your head all locked up crazy here. Just let it relax and pull in with this arm. Let's hold 10 seconds, holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going ahead and releasing it, shaking it out. Other side, left arm comes up, reach it up, bending it down here. Go as far as you can. Try to walk it to the center of your back, or as close to your back, center of your back as you can get it. Right arm comes, touches on that left elbow, and presses all the way down here. And hold 10 seconds, holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax that arm, shake it out. Now we are doing the same thing again, but we are reaching behind and up, okay? I'll show you again. Arm is down, starting with that right side. Arm comes here, sweeping up your butt. Again, trying to get that hand as close to center as possible. I understand your hand may not look like mine, and that it's okay. Give yourself some time. This is what we're working towards, okay? So try your best. Bring it back here, the center of your butt, and bend that arm up, trying your best to turn this to touch the center of your back. Once you get there, you can take that left arm and try to reach towards the elbow. Of course, you may not be able to touch there initially, but kind of pull this arm. If you can touch that elbow, that's usually what gets you the most ability to move that arm, and bringing it up, and hold. Now listen, shoulder flexibility, a lot of people don't think about it, but it pays. Ladies, coming home after a long day, taking off that bra strap by yourself without doing weird twisty stuff, trust me. Guys, taking those shirts, being able to pull it up over your head, pull it down, putting on your jackets. You know, people sometimes have to have help, like, hey, help me take this jacket off. You can do it yourself. Shoulder flexibility, you can make it work. And we are still holding here, all right? Let's do an additional 10 seconds here. Holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that arm down, shake it out. Going to that other side, all right? Bringing that arm back up, coming center, walking it up on your own with one arm as far as you can go, even if it's just here. Hey, got to start somewhere, all right? And then from there, we're going to take our other arm and pull until we can get to the elbow where we push. Walking that hand all the way up here. And I know people love to say, oh, I have short arms. That has nothing to do with it. The shoulder flexibility is there. You can get there. Even if your hand is a little bit lower, it's all about getting the mobility in those shoulders, all right? Pressing it up, hold. Let's do an additional 10 seconds here. Holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And shaking it out. All right, you guys are doing awesome. Okay, so we're going to bring this arm out here to the side. Hand is flat. Notice that there's a straight line here and a straight line here. All right, working on those shoulders again, taking this hand here. I'm going to kind of show you on a diagonal so you can see. Make sure those chests are open all the way up here. So this will be our first one. Open it up, up, as far as you can open it here. Reach in behind, keep the chest forward. And then you are going to bring that arm flat down as much as you can here. Pressing towards the bottom. Okay, hold 10 seconds, holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, press 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bringing it back the other way, bringing it slightly back if you can, pressing through the elbow to get it back, and holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release, shake it out. We're going to do that one more time on this side, and then we're going to do it 2 times on the left side, all right? I did chest earlier this week and I feel it. So we're going to stretch for Kiki today, all right? So arm comes forward here again, elbow is straight. Open up those fingertips, reaching. All of this energy is going through those fingertips here. Open it all the way as far back as you can push. Keep that chest forward here, okay? Now for those of you who want to increase that stretch, that first part of the stretch, if you have a wall or a pole or something that you can put your arm on and then spin your body on it, that will help you get there as well, okay? So holding it here, holding 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scooping that arm down, pressing back. 10 seconds here, holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back through center, pressing all the way back as far as you can, holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, shake it out. Going to the left side, same thing. Arm comes forward, bringing that elbow all the way up. So you are making a perfect right angle here with your arm, okay? Opening up those fingertips, reaching through with energy, pressing it all the way back. Ooh, that one is tighter. That one is definitely tighter. Pressing it all the way back, keeping the chest forward here. Doing your first 10 seconds, just holding here. Opening up that chest, holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming through center, bringing that arm down, pressing back, holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pressing all the way back, reaching, holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it down, shaking it out. One more time for that one, all right? Arm comes up. Woo! Here, open it out. 10 seconds here. And bringing it down, press 10 seconds. Keep this upper body up. I know it's kind of Okay, I don't know if my sound went out for a second there. My mic did go out. But if the sound went out, you should be able to hear me now. So welcome back. So what I was saying was, I'm not sure how long it was out, but I'm gonna do these next stretches on the mat. If you don't, on the couch. If you don't have a mat, you can do them on the couch. You can do them on the mat, on the floor. They don't necessarily have to be done on the couch, but it's kind of cool. So you should have multiple places to do it. If you're somewhere with carpet, or if you just have a blanket, that's fine as well. So I'll do this one again. We're gonna stay on our knees. Our feet are down. Notice that my feet are down flat here. They're not bent up like this. All right? And I'm gonna use this armrest as my guide to lean back for the second stretch. Holding it here, I'm grabbing my knees into the couch there, releasing my neck here, and holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? Bringing those hands back down, walking those hands forward here, dropping the head. 10 seconds, holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reversing right back, hitting those quads again. Come into those elbows, or if you want to release it all the way back, you can. Make sure you're not straining your neck here. We just did some neck stretches, so release your neck here. Stretch it out, holding at least 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back to child's here. 10 seconds. Then walk both hands to the left. Get a nice lower back stretch here. And hold. If you're on the floor, you want to reach out your hands some more. That's great as well. I'm going to come back through center, and we're going to do the same thing on the right side. Holding. Hands come back center. And you can grab your feet, your heels. And from here, you're just gonna press your hips forward here. If you wanna sweep one way or the other to get it up, you can. But you're gonna press those hips forward, release that neck back, stretching out those abs, those hips flexors there, and hold. And release down. All right, shake it out, shake it out. All right, family, thank you guys so much for tuning in with me today for sweat and stretch. We got our stretches in. These were some pretty simple, well, let me say, they might not be simple, but they're not complicated stretches to do post-workout, okay? So today we stretched our hamstrings, we stretched our calf muscles and our glutes passively, we stretched our quads, we stretched our hips and hip flexors, we stretched our abdominals, our shoulders, and got into a little bit of our triceps, biceps, and our traps, all right, and chest. So we did essentially a full body stretch in those simple stretches. If you are working out consistently, which I know you are, these will help you, okay? Once you guys get these down and you know how to bounce from one to the other, you can really get these done in 15 to 20 minutes or less. Take the time to stretch. I know after a crazy workout, the last thing you probably want to do is stretch, but I promise you it makes a difference, okay? It makes a difference for the quality of muscle that you develop. It makes a difference for your muscle recovery, so your ability to jump back in the gym the next day. Gets rid of a lot of that fatigueness that may be in your muscles otherwise if you're not stretching, and also get that lactic acid, which causes the soreness, to get moving up out of your body. Remember, as always, to drink a lot of water, okay, especially before and after your stretches. If anything, any gunk or anything is stuck in your muscles, this is the time to flush them out, all right? So I hope that you guys enjoyed class today. Again, if you're not already following me, do so right now at KIKIIBLACK, and that is on all platforms. Instagram is my main platform right now, but I also have a TikTok and a YouTube and a Facebook. So follow me on all of those pages there. Shoot me a DM. If you just took class, let me know. Say, hey Kiki, I just took your class. I enjoyed it. I want to work on this. Tell me what you like and disliked, what you want to see more of, okay? I'm always looking to improve and always looking to see how I can better serve you, okay? So even if you are watching this replay and it's 3 years from now, still hit me up. Hey, Kiki, I saw that this class was put up in whenever, but I want to let you know that I enjoyed the class, or hey, but I want to let you know that I want to try to work on, this area, okay? Let me know what worked, what didn't work, and how, again, I can better serve you. I hope that you guys have had a wonderful this week thus far. I take it back. I know that you guys have had a wonderful week thus far, and I know that the rest of you guys' week and weekend is going to be phenomenal. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow night for Yoga Seduction. Bring the sexy, okay? Tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will see you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out. Bye-bye.